Hello guys, so we are back again and we are going to continue with the thing which I told you in the previous lecture, that is arithmetic progression, and we had done decent number of questions on sequence, progression and series, and now you know the difference between progression, sequence and series. And so we are going to start with our main topic, arithmetic progression. But before that, we will do some decent number of questions. Okay, but I have told you the basic things of arithmetic progression. Okay, you already know. So we are going to do some questions. Okay, then we will do some extra things which you need to know in AP. Okay, the thing is as follow. The first question, okay, it says if the root of the equation x cube minus 12x square plus 39x minus 28 equal to 0 are in AP. Okay, the roots of this cubic are in AP, then the common difference is. Now to solve cubic equation, the main thing is to hit and try. Okay, so we will just try hit and trial method. Let's check whether 0 is the root. No, 0 is the not root, but x is equals to, put x is equals to 1, put x is equals to 1, put x is equals to 1. What you see? 1 minus 12 plus 39 minus 28. Okay, this is, okay, this is 39 plus 2 40. Okay, and this is 40, so we are getting equal to 0. We are getting equal to 0, so x is equals to 1 is root. Now further on, so if I divide with x minus 1 this given cubic equation, what I get? We get the quadratic equation, and that is our main target. If we get the quadratic equation, we can easily find the root of that. Okay, so let's divide this cubic equation, x cube minus 12x square plus 39x, okay, minus 28 with x minus 1. Now see what I get. X square, x cube minus x square minus plus, further on, minus 11x square, okay, plus 39x. Okay guys, now here it will be minus 11x. Okay, here it will be minus 11x square minus plus 11x. Okay, plus minus. Okay, then what I get here? I get 28. Okay, 28x and minus 28. Now the rest is just 28. Okay, so what we are getting, so this its root. What are the roots of x square minus 11x plus 28? So we want to get 11, 7 4 okay, 7 4 so its next root are x minus 7 and x minus 4. Okay, so this cubic has roots x minus 1, x minus 7 and x minus 4. Now we got the roots. Now what was told that these roots are in AP, so 1 comma 4 comma 7 is in AP. Okay, is in AP. Now if it is in AP, okay, if it is in AP, so its D will be what? D will be 4 minus 1, which will be 3. Okay, so we got the common difference, which was our main thing. Now let's move on to some things which you should know in AP. The things are like that. Tn you should know, which you have already studied in class 10th. A plus n minus 1 D. How you solve Tn fast? Using this method, which is nd plus a minus d, which you can summarize as nd plus t. This will reduce your calculation. Okay, if you memorize this, you will easily able to find Tn. Okay, I have told about this thing earlier. Okay, so Sn you know is what? N by 2 bracket 2a plus bracket n minus 1 into d. Okay, this is the thing of Sn, and further on there is one more formula, which is a plus Tn. Okay, n by 2 a plus Tn. Okay, how this formula came? Just break this a into two parts, a, then you will get one part Tn and one part as a. Okay, this is just modification of this formula. Now this was the basic things which you have learned in class 10th, and further there is one more thing, which is we have used it in previous classes, that is Tn is nothing but Sn minus 1. Okay, or here n should be greater than equal to 2. Okay, so this is one more thing. It can be used as like this, Tn minus 1, then it will be Sn minus 1 minus Sn minus 2. We have used this thing. Okay, usually students are not able to predict this, but you should know it is applicable to this thing also. Further on, now I am going to tell you something which you have not learned in your class 10th. Okay, which is this thing, which is arithmetic mean. Okay, arithmetic mean. Okay, Okay, I will tell you the basic things. If I give you some numbers a, b, c, d and tell you to find it am, what you will tell? Its am is simple. Am will be what? A plus b plus c plus d upon 4. Okay, so we can summarize am of any sequence, okay, is nothing but Sn, sum of the sequence upon the number of terms n. Okay, we can summarize this like this. Okay, how I came to know? Using this formula. Okay, using this example, right guys, using this example I came to know about this thing. So this is the general formula of am, which is applicable to any number, okay, any series, and am is not related to ap. Okay, am has nothing to do with ap. Okay, and when how it means there is some types, okay, in which ap comes in picture in am at some situation. Okay, we will discuss that further on. There is only one this formula of am. Okay, this formula of am which is applicable to any series, okay, which is nothing but sum of all the terms divided by the number of terms. Now we will just see one more thing, means one trap thing which student don't know. Okay, if this is the basic knowledge of college student which they have. Okay, and now the things which IIT uses, okay, in JEE Mains used are as follow. Like if I take this a1, a2, a3, okay, these terms, a4, okay, a5, okay, till what, an. Okay, now just see this. When you say am, now the am value can also be calculated if I move this side. From which side? From the left side. Okay, and from the right side to the left side, and from left side to the right side. If I take the first term from the start and last term from the, okay, last term from the end, that is a1 plus an. How many terms are there? 2. Now the thing is that you can find the sum of any sequence, okay, arithmetic mean of any sequence, by just remember that. And if you take the position of the term from the right, if you take any term from the right, its position from the left, and from the end part, if you go on in that pattern on, like here, if I move from this part, if I take a3, so from here, from the end, I will move on this side, and with 3 move forward. After 3 terms I will take the same term. Okay, like here after 2 terms this term appears, okay, in from the start. Like I will do similar thing from the end. Like from the end I will leave 2 term, okay, and I will try to get this term, okay, which will be after this. And after this means here it will be n minus 1, here it will be n minus 2. Okay, so if I take this term, I will have to take this term. Now the main doubt will be that how I will come to know, because from the back it is not easy to predict to get the same term. Okay, students feel difficult. Like here, if you take, okay, it is easy to go with a1, okay, but how we will come to know if I take 4th term, which is the 4th term from the back? Okay, how exactly I will come to know? Now the trick part is that the subscript, okay, the subscript should give always n plus 1. Okay, n plus 1. If it is giving n plus 1, then you are doing right. Okay, you have taken the right terms. Okay, now for example, this is subscript. Okay, subscript. Now if I take this am is equal to this, and I can tell it is also equal to, if I take a3, then I have to take an minus 2. Okay, an minus 2 upon 2. Okay, the 3 plus n minus 2 is nothing but n plus 1. Okay, the subscript is same. These both subscript are same, so the subscript should be same. If subscript are same, then am value you can get by any terms. Okay, now why 2 terms? I can take any number of terms, but all the terms means subscript summation should be what? N plus 1. Okay, now look, if I take a3, a4, a5, a6, okay, how many terms? 4 terms. Now I have to take from the end same terms whose subscript on adding with this should give me n plus 1. If it is a3, it should be n minus 2. If it is a4, it should be n minus 3. Okay, I'm just reducing one term. It should be n minus 4, and here a6, then it should be n minus 5. Then how many terms do I have? 4. Okay, so it will be 8. 4 plus 4, 8. Okay, divided by the number of terms. So this is the this is the thing which is not taught in, okay, taught in colleges. Okay, this thing is important, that you can get AM by just taking the proper term from both start and the end. Doesn't matter how many terms you take. Okay, although you general thing which is taught about AM is that take all the terms, divide by the number of terms. Okay, that is not the best way. This is the best way. Okay, now we have learned what AM is equals to what, Sn by n. Okay, so using this formula, okay, if you know the number of terms, okay, if you know the AM is very easy to calculate. Of any sequence you can take any two terms from the start and the end, their position should be same, and if you divide by the number of terms which you have taken, you can get the AM. You can, if you know the number of terms in the series, then you can put that and you can get the sum of the series, instead of using that Sn is equals to n by 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d formula. Okay, so this is a good thing. Okay, and we will see some problems on that, but before that I want to teach one more thing, which is called, okay, you have seen that thing. Now we will learn some more thing. Now how AP is related with AM. Okay, I have in the starting told that AM has nothing to do with AP. Now if a sequence is in AP, okay, its AM finding becomes more easy. Okay, like how, if I have a AP A1 A2 A3 till A, take like take AN. Okay, now if this sequence is in AP, okay, if I tell that this sequence in AP, okay, now here if they have told that this sequence in AP, the second question you should ask whether this is even or odd. Okay, how you will come to know? By n value. Okay, now we will discuss the two cases, if it is odd series, okay, and if it is even series, how we will get the AM. Now in odd series, okay, there is only one middle term. Okay, so AM is nothing but just the middle term. How you come to know? If there are n terms, okay, if there are n terms, n plus 1 by 2 is the middle term. Okay, in odd series, okay, just keep this mind. So this is the AM finding technique. Okay, although it is probably equal to Sn by n. Okay, now the condition is that sequence should be in AP. Otherwise you have to go with the general way which I have discussed earlier. Okay, now one more thing. Now if the sequence A1 A2 A3, okay, till AN, if I tell that it is even, now in even there are two middle terms. Okay, then your doubt should be how I will come to know two middle terms. You have to use this concept in permutation also, binomial also. So just be alert that in odd number of terms, n plus 1 by 2 is the middle term, while even number of terms, n by 2 comma n by 2 plus 1 is the middle term. Okay, so these two middle terms exist in even. Okay, so two middle term, okay, two middle term, right? So here two middle term, here one middle term. So its AP will be what? Its AM will be what? Its AM will be nothing but A n by 2 plus A n by 2 plus 1 upon number of these 2. Okay, so this is its AM. Okay, so we got two formulas of AM, which is this for the odd series, this is for even series. In even odd series there is one middle term, and in even series there are two middle term. In odd series, how you will come to know the middle term? Take n plus 1 divided by 2, you will come to know the middle term. Okay, okay, this and that term will be the middle term. You can find that term value. Okay, after you came its position using Tn, you can easily predict its position, so you will get the A at that point. Similar goes for n by 2, A n plus 1 by 2, which are in even. Okay, so three things we learn. If the sequence is any general sequence, apply number of terms. Okay, its position from the end, from the start, if it is same, subscript should give n plus 1, divide by the number of terms taken. Okay, its AM you can find. AM is nothing but Sn by n. Okay, if the sequence is odd sequence, what you have to do? Find the middle term. How you will find the middle term? N plus 1 by 2. And if the sequence is in even, okay, there will be two middle term. Where there will be two middle term? N by 2 plus 1, n by 2. And one more thing, sequence should be in AP. This condition occurs if the sequence is in AP. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, now we will just see some one more thing. Okay, after then we will start with question, because if I don't teach this thing, then there will be doubts. Okay, you will not be understand how I am solving the problems. The next thing is this, which is called insertion of means, insertion of am. Okay, means or arithmetic mean. Okay, now the condition is that if am are inserted, the sequence is in ap. Okay, always keep that mind. If am you want to insert in a sequence, okay, then that sequence should be in ap. Okay, means like this, if I have a1 b, okay, like ab, and here if I have some a1, capital A1. Okay, if I want to insert this am in this sequence, then it's this whole sequence will be in ap. Okay, I have to when am is inserted in sequence, it becomes ap. Okay, the sequence is in ap. Okay, now if it is sequence in ab, the difference d, okay, from the both should be same, which should be d. If I am inserting 1, okay, 1 in am between this a and b. Okay, now how you will come to know d is nothing but 2d. 2d is the distance between b minus a. Okay, from basic coordinate geometry, d is b minus a by 2. Okay, this is the d. Now if I expand this series, okay, I tell a between there are a1, a2, a3, a4, okay, till an. Okay, between b, and how many total number of terms are there? Okay, n plus 2. Okay, if these are n and these are 2 terms, n plus 2 total terms. Okay, now one more thing, which is that how I will if I want a particular am, okay, how you will come to know this? If I want a4, how I will get it? A plus, this is a plus, how at what position it comes? Fourth position. 1d, 2d, 3d. Okay, 1d, 2d, 3d, 4d, at 4d, so 4d, a plus 4d will do my job, because it is in ap. When am is inserted, the sequence is in ap. Okay, so using that thing, I can easily get any am. Okay, if I know the d, how you can find the d? Final term b minus a, between those terms whom I am inserting the am, arithmetic mean. Okay, it's different, you should know. That is the crux of this question. Okay, this topic. Okay, and now there is one more trick. Okay, like this, a1, a2, a3, okay, till an. Okay, an minus 1, okay, till b. Now if I take the third term from here, okay, then what term I have to take from here? Okay, that is the, okay, this is like section formula. You can easily find the any term if you want. If I want a3, okay, I will move 3 from here. Okay, this will multiply with b, and here on adding I should get n plus 1. Okay, n minus 2 will be the term. Okay, so it will be n minus 2 into what? A plus 3 into b upon what? 3 plus n minus 2, which will give me nothing but n minus 2 a plus 3b upon what? N plus 1. Okay, so this was the thing. Okay, nothing great. Okay, so this thing is insertion of am. Okay, now this thing which I found, this section thing is also memorized as like this. A, any random r, is nothing but what? A into n plus 1 minus r, okay, that position, plus r into b, okay, upon nothing but n plus 1. Okay, so this is the section formula application, okay, to find the ams. Okay, now we have done what? If there is the sequence is even, odd, okay, to find am, normal sequence, am, insertion of am, the sequence becomes ap. Okay, you find the d, that is the basic thing. After that you can find ar using section trick, or by normal trick. This is the best approach. Now I feel comfortable in normal thing. Okay, now one more last thing, okay, which is I think it is nothing but sum of arithmetic mean. Okay, sum of arithmetic mean. Okay, so arithmetic mean sum. If I take a1, a2, a3, okay, till an, okay, are the, and here it is b, okay. Now am can be taken. If I take the first and second term and divide it by 2, its am will be equal. But am can also be equal to this a1 plus a2 till an upon n, okay. So using this thing I can get the am as n into a plus b by 2. This is the sum of arithmetic mean, nothing great in this thing, okay. Sum of which is nothing but n into a plus b by 2. As I told, if I take the first term from the back term, okay, at equal position, n plus 1 subscript will be formed, and the number of term which I taken here, I have taken 2 divided by am is that, okay. If I take these terms, they are also subscript are same. Irrespective of the number of terms, I can take many number of terms, but remember, the number of terms which you take, you should divide with that number of terms, okay, with that number of terms. So here I have told that in between there are n terms, so I will divide with n, okay. So I have found the sum of am, okay. If I move the n here, I will get the sum of am, okay. So we are done with this topic, sum of arithmetic mean. Now we will do the question, okay, only questions, okay. So this was the thing which I wanted to tell you, okay, because if I don't tell you, you will not understand anything, okay. Although I will solve it, okay. Find the first question, okay. Here there are two questions which are easy, okay, and they are just to increase the confidence, okay. These questions will never be asked in JEE Mains, okay. They are just to boost your confidence, okay. Find the sum of the first 24 terms, okay. They are telling the sum of the first 24 terms. 24 series is there of an AP if it is known that a1 plus a5 plus a10 plus a15 plus a20 plus a24, okay. Now n is the number of terms in this sequence or series, is nothing but 24. Now am is what? You can take any term from the start and back, and its subscript should be n plus 1. N is 24, so subscript should be 25. So here 1 plus 24, okay, it is giving 25. 5 plus 20, it is giving 25. 10 plus 15 is giving 25, okay. So am is easy. If I take all these terms, a1, a5, a10, okay, plus a20 plus a24, divide by the number of terms. How many number of terms I have? Okay, how many terms? 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. Here I have 3, okay, 15 also. So divide by 6, okay, which is nothing but 225 divided by 6. Now am is also equal to Sn by n, and Sn is nothing but S24, 24 terms sum we need, and here it is 24. So S24 will be what? N into, okay, which is 24 into 225 by 6, and 6 4s are into 225, which will give me my answer, okay. 8 10 9, okay, we are getting 900, okay. So we got the sum easily, okay. Here the basic thing which you needed to know, that the sum of subscript should be n plus 1. We find the n. If n plus 1 subscript is easy to get, then you can locate that by looking, then your job is done, you can get the answer. Now the second question, let b1 b2 b3 till b25, okay. So we got n is what? 25, okay. Are in AP such that b1 plus b3 plus b25 plus b23 is equals to 32, then find the sum of all terms, okay. We want to find again S25, okay. Now you know the subscript addition should give me 26, okay. b1 plus b25 26, b3 plus b23, okay, is giving 26, okay. I don't need all the terms, I just need the terms whose position from the starting will be same. And how I can locate them? They are the right terms by n plus 1 subscript, so I am locating it by n plus 1 subscript. So am is what? b1 plus b3 plus b25 plus b23 upon what? How many terms are there? 4, okay. It is 32 by 4, 8. We are got am, we got the am. Now it is equal to S25 upon 25, right? So S25 will be what? 8 into 25, okay. So we will get the answer, okay, 200. So now you can easily see how we can find the sum of number of terms. Okay, if we know, just we know that n+1 technique. Okay, if a normal child which knows only the normal definition of am cannot solve this problem, because if he knows that n+1 concept subscript, then only he can solve this problem. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Okay, the next question. Okay, these are the very general question which are asked in books. Okay, to increase the confidence. Okay, the next question, which is this, which says insert 20 AMs between 2 and 86. Okay, so we have to insert 20 AMs between 2 and 86. Okay, so inserting AM, so our A is what, 2, B is what, 86, right? And if we found D is what, 86 minus 2. Okay, B minus A upon n+1. N is what, how many M we wanted to insert, 20 plus 1. Okay, so what we are getting, 84 upon 21. Okay, if this cancel out or what, okay, yes, it is cancelling out. 4, no, it is cancelling out 4. Okay, we are getting 4, D equals to 4. Insert 20 AM. So if it is okay, it will be in AP, as we have told. If we insert any AM between two numbers, the sequence formed is always forms an AP. Okay, so if it is 2, so you can easily get the terms, there is nothing being. Okay, because you have to just add on 4 or 4, which will be 6, 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 4 14, 14 plus 4 18, like that. Okay, till 86. Okay, you want to insert 20 M's. Okay, so we have done this problem. This was just to increase the confidence. Now again we will see the problem. If 6 AM are inserted between 1 and 9/2, find the 4th AM. Okay, this question is what, just finding a particular AM, but every question you need D. Okay, so be alert, you want to find the D between 1 and 9/2. So we got A. Always write A, because A and B, because it will reduce the chances of spelling mistakes. Now D would be what, B minus A. Okay, B minus A upon n+1. Okay, B what I have, 9/2 minus 1 upon what, n+1, and 6 AM I want to insert, so our n is what, 6. Okay, n is what, 6. The number of insertion of AMs is the 6, so 6 plus 1. Okay, now it is what, 9 minus 1 upon 2. Okay, this is 7. Okay, 9 minus 2 upon 2. So what we are getting, 7 upon 2 upon 7, which is nothing but 1/2. So we got 1/2 our D. So D is what, 1/2. So after getting D, I can just get any. If I want A4, AM4. Okay, AM4. Okay, I want AM4. It was what, A plus 4 times D, as I have discussed. This is general way. Okay, so AM is what, the first is 1 plus 4 into 1/2. Okay, which will be 1 plus 2, which will be 3. Okay, so we got the AM 4th AM, which is nothing but 3. Okay, so we are done with this question, and we will move forward. Okay, to the next question. Okay, the next question. Okay, the next question is as follow. Okay, sorry, this is wrong. Okay, so we will start with this question. Okay, that was out of context. Okay, this was some after lecture question. Okay, the question 1, okay, which we are going to tackle is that if 11 AMs are inserted between 28 and 10, then find the number of integral AMs. Okay, you want to find the number of integrals, means they should not be point values, okay, or any irrational number. Okay, they should be what, a particular fixed integral number. Okay, now we want to insert 11 AMs. Okay, we want to insert 11 AMs, so I know n is 11. Okay, now I want to find D is what, 10 minus 28 upon what, upon D plus n plus 1, which is 11 plus 1. Okay, what I get, what I get? Minus 18 upon 12. Okay, what it is? It is 6 by 4. Okay, which is nothing minus 3 by 2. So we got the D. Okay, so A is what? 24. 28. D is B is what? 10. D is what? Minus 3 by 2. Now I want two integral AMs. Okay, that is the trick. Okay, that is the trap part. Okay, so here if my A is 28, the next term which will be integral, how I will come to know it is integral? Listen, 28 minus, okay, this will be plus, but this is minus 3 into K if it is second term. Okay, here if it is 1, okay, 1 into 3 by 2, this will not be integral, so we will reject this. Moving forward, 28 minus 2 into 3 by 2, this will be integral for sure. Okay, so we will consider this. Okay, so I will not take 3, I will take multiples of 2. Okay, which will be 28 minus, which is 4 into 3 by 2. Further, 28 minus 6 into 3 by 2. Okay, similarly 28 minus 10 into 3 by 2. Okay, 11 terms. So here we have reached till 10th, and 11 is also not a multiple of, so we will cancel, reject it. Okay, these are all integral AMs. Okay, so we will consider these are the answers. Okay, that the trap part was, you will easily find the D, you will easily find the AM. Okay, you usually predict the AM, but you will, if you move on taking 1, 3, 5 like that stuff, you will come to know that it is not integral value. If you are in if you don't recognize that, you will get the wrong answer. Okay, so that was the thing which this question wanted to teach us. Okay, so now let's move on to the next question. The next question is this. Okay, the next question is this, which says between 1 and 31 m arithmetic means are inserted such that the ratio of 7th and m minus 1th mean is 5 by 9. Find the value of m. So we want to find the value of m. For that, okay, for which 7th and m minus 1 mean ratio is 5:9. 5 by 9. Okay, so let's just understand. A is what? 1. B is what? 31. How many arithmetic means? N is what? M. Okay, so main task is done. The main thing is finding D. D is what? 31 minus 1 upon n plus 1, which is m plus 1. Okay, so what we have got? 30 upon m plus 1 is our D. Okay, we got the D. Now we want to find AM 7th. How we get? A plus 7 times 30 upon m plus 1. Okay, this thing, and AM m minus 1. How we can get that? It is nothing but 1 plus m minus 1 into 30 upon m minus m plus 1. Okay, so we got this. Now its ratio means this upon this, 1 upon, okay, let's just simplify this, m plus 1 plus 21. Okay, 0 upon m plus 1. Okay, this is this thing. Similarly, let's simplify this. It will be m plus 1, okay, plus 30m minus 30 upon m plus 1. Further, or if we simplify, it will be 31m minus 29. Okay, so we got this thing. Okay, which is m minus 1 am. Okay, so if I take the ratio 7th upon m minus 1, which is m plus 1 plus 210 upon what? Okay, this will be 211 upon 31m. Okay, 31m minus 29. M plus 1 will nullify, which will give me in it 5:9. This should be equal to 5:9. Okay, further on, m plus 211 upon 31m minus 29. Okay, should be equal to 5:9. Okay, if I multiply this, what I get? 9m plus 1899. Okay, should be equal to what? 155 m minus 9 5 45. Okay, 10. Okay, 145. Okay, we got 145. Okay, one. Okay, right. Okay, so our job is done. Further on, if we calculate it, what we get? here if I cancel this term I get 146m, and here if I add 1899 plus 145, okay, I get 14, okay, 9 13 13 plus 1 14, okay, 9 9 10 10 plus 0 and 2, so I get 204 upon 146 upon m, okay. So I'm getting this value and it will give me the value of m which I need to find out, okay. You can calculate that, okay. So can I get 6 volts at 24 16, okay, it's, I think it's Pfizer, okay, it's not Pfizer, it's something 14, okay. You can get that, okay. So we are done with this question, okay, and we will move forward to the next one, okay. The next question is this question, okay. This question which says if the pth term of an AP, okay, if the pth term of an AP is Q and the qth term is P, then find the rth term. Now TR, okay, TR is nothing but A plus R minus 1 into D. If I get A, if I get D, I will get TR, okay. So what they have told, TP is what, A plus P minus 1 into D, okay, okay. But TP value is given, what it is, Q. Similar goes for qth term, TQ, okay, it's what, A plus what, Q minus 1 into D, okay, and it is equal to what, P. So if I subtract, okay, that is P minus Q, okay, what I get, P minus Q is what, Q minus P, okay, Q minus P into D, okay, rest all will cancel out, which will give me in the end that D is nothing but minus 1, okay. I'm getting D is equals to minus 1 if I subtract P minus Q, okay, because A will cancel out. Now I got D is equals to minus 1, so can I calculate A from here, okay. Q is equals to A plus minus 1, so it will be minus P plus 1, okay. So what I'm getting, Q minus 1 plus P should be A, so I got D, I got A. Let's put these values and get TR. TR is what, A is Q minus 1 plus P plus R is what, R is R term, okay, R minus 1 into minus 1. So what we have, okay, what we have, Q minus 1 plus P minus R plus 1, which will give me P plus Q minus R, okay. So this is the rth term, TR, okay. So we got the answer. We wanted to find the rth term and we found it, okay. So let's move on to the next question. The next question is the fourth question, okay. Okay, it says if x is the positive real number different from 1, then prove that the number 1 upon 1 plus under root x, comma 1 upon 1 minus x, comma 1 upon 1 minus under root x are, means all this, it is a sequence, are in AP. Also find the common difference, okay. So x is positive real number and it is not equal to 1. Why? It will become undefined. Very easy, okay. We have done so many problems in quadratic and other stuff, inequalities, okay. So it is quite easy to understand that it will undefined at 1, okay. So what we want to find, we want to prove that it is in AP. So we have given 3 terms, okay. To prove AB, you can just subtract B minus A, okay. If I have 3 terms A, B, C, I want to prove them they are in AP. What I do, B minus A should be equal to C minus B, okay. If this occurs, then I can solely say that D is equal. When D is equal, what does it means? That they are in AP, okay. But here it is under root, how I can easily calculate, just rationalize, which will give me minus under root x upon 1 minus x, okay. This I will not rationalize because it is symbol already, okay. It is simple, why I need to complicate things, okay. Then here I will get 1 minus x upon 1 plus under root x. Further on, okay, so just take 1 minus 1 minus x minus what? Minus 1 minus under root x upon 1 minus x. The denominators are same, 1 minus x upon minus 1 plus under root x. What I am getting? Under root x upon 1 minus x. Okay, this is also d. If this d is equal to this d, which is what? 1 plus under root x upon 1 minus x minus 1 upon 1 minus x. Again denominators are same, 1 plus under root x minus 1, which will give me under root x upon 1 minus x. So did d are same, then it implies they are in AP. They are in AP. Okay, they are in AP. Okay, so and we wanted to find the d. D is nothing but this thing. Okay, so we got the d also. So let's move on to the next question. The next question is this question, which is the fifth question. Okay, the next question, this is the fifth question. Okay, it says the sum of the first 4 terms of an AP is 56. Okay, the sum of the first 4 terms, okay, starting 4 terms, sum is 56. Okay, sum of last 4 terms, okay, last, okay, just keep that in context, because that thing is going to become a trap. Okay, is 112. If its first term is 11, okay, 11, then find the number of terms. Okay, so sum of first 4 terms. Now never do this mistake. What? 4 terms they are telling it is in AP. Children do this mistake. They take this a minus d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d. Why you need to do this? Because they have already told you that a is equals to 1 is the 11th term. So never do this mistake, otherwise you will get everything what wrong. Okay, how you will take the terms? You will take the terms like 11 comma d, 11 comma 2d, 11 comma 11 plus 3d, comma 11 plus 4d. Okay, and 11. Okay, like in this way you will take the term. How many terms we needed? 4. Okay, these terms. Okay, okay, so 4 terms we got. Never take the terms in this way, otherwise it is just like you created a trap for yourself only. Okay, so that's why they have told the a is equals to 1. That is the thing. Okay, so now I got this thing, that these are my 4 terms. Okay, now when I add them, what I get? 44. Okay, this 4 plus 1 plus 3 plus 6d should be equals to what? 56, which will give me 12. Okay, 12. D is equals to 12 by 6, which is nothing but 2. So I got the D thing. Okay, now they are telling the sum of the last 4 terms. Okay, I know the last term of NAP is nothing but a n minus 1d. Second last is nothing but a plus n minus 2d. Third last is nothing but a plus n minus 3d. Okay, fourth is what? A plus n minus 4d. Okay, it should be equal to 112. If I calculate, I should be 4a, okay, plus 4 nd minus 3 6 minus 10d should be equals to 112. Further on, a is what? 11. It is 44. This is what? D is 8n. Okay, this is what? 20 should be equal to 1 by 2, 112, which will give me if I add this, okay, I will get 132 minus 44. Okay, should be equal to 8n. Okay, what I'm getting? 30 subtracted, okay, 40 also, so 88. Okay, 88 upon 8 will give me my n is what? 11. So I got that find the number of terms. This sequence has 11 terms. Okay, this is my answer. Okay, so the trap part was, you should know this. Okay, many children just start thinking what is the last term, how I will come to know that. You have learned the Tn formula. For what that then you learn for it for? Okay, so you should use the concept. Okay, and be alert. Okay, be conscious while solving. Okay, and the one more thing which you should know. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. The next question, this is the 6th question. Okay, then 6th question says the 4th power of the common difference of an arithmetic progression with integer entries is added to the product of any 4 consecutive of it. Prove that the resulting sum is the square of an integer. Okay, we want to prove. Okay, now how I will take the terms. Okay, the fourth power of a common difference of an arithmetic progression. Okay, progression with integer entries is added to the product of any four. Okay, any four. So prove that the square of an integer. So it is telling okay, they are in arithmetic progression. So I will take a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, and a plus 3d. These are my four terms. Okay, and what is its d? D is what? Minus d minus into minus 3d, which is nothing but 2d. So I got my d, which is nothing but 2d. So okay, a will cancel out. Okay, so I got my d. Okay, so which is 2d. So now d 2d power 4. Okay, plus okay, okay, is added to the product is what? A minus 3d into a minus d into a plus d, okay, into a plus 3d. Okay, this is the what telling, they are telling that it will be a number. Okay, this is what, this is 16. Okay, 16d raised to 4. Further I will get a square minus 9d square. Okay, and here I will get a square minus d square. There is nothing great to explain these things. 16d raised to 4 plus a4 minus a square d square. Okay, minus 9 a 9 a square d square. Okay, if I multiply this, what I get? 9d raised to 4. Okay, 9d raised to 4. I multiply this, I get a square minus d square. Multiply this, I get 9a square d square. I multiply this. Okay, okay, so what I have? A raised to 4 minus 10 a square d square. Okay, plus 25 d raised to 4. So this is 2 into 5, and I have a square minus 5 into d square, the whole square. Okay, so we have proved that it is the square of an integer. Now how? Because d is also an integer, so it can be greater than equal to 0, so it is always an integer. Okay, so we have proved that thing which they are telling, that d raised to power 4 when added to a sequence. It is how I came to know that I should take a minus 3d instead of a plus k, a plus 2k, but because it is telling it is in AP. Okay, and I want to create, okay, that will increase my, because the product of a plus k, a plus 2k, a plus 3k is quite difficult. Okay, and while a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d is easy. Okay, so this path will be right for me to get the answer rather than that. Okay, so you can differentiate using these things. Okay, now the seventh question. Okay, the seventh question is as follow, which says divide 28 into 4 parts. Okay, in an AP. Okay, in an AP, that the ratio of the product of the first and the third with the product of the second and the fourth is 8 by 15. Okay, we want to divide 28 into 4 parts and in an AP. So it gives you a hint again that a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, and a plus what? A plus 3d are my perfect choice. If I add them 4a, it should be 28 because it is breaking it into 4 parts. So on adding, I should get 28. So I am getting a is equals to 7. Okay, so I got a is equals to 7. Now they are telling the product of first and third, which is a minus 3d and a plus d, with what product? A minus d and a plus 3d is what? A by 8 by 15. Okay, now the calculation can get, okay, calculation can get a square plus ad minus 3ad. Okay, this is d minus 3d square. Okay, so upon what? Upon a square plus 3ad. Okay, minus ad minus 3d square should be equal to 8 by 15. Okay, now a square minus 2ad minus 3d square upon what? A square plus 2ad minus 3d square should be equal to 8 by 15. Okay, now so let's multiply it. So what I'm getting, let me take the next page. What I'm getting, 15 a square minus 30 ad 45 d square should be equal to 8 a square 16 ad 24 d square. Okay, I got these things. Now if I subtract this, I get 7 a square. Okay, and if I bring this here, I get 46 ad. Okay, and further if I bring this here, it will become plus, which will give me 21 minus 21 d square equal to 0. Now a is what? A is 7 into 49 minus 46 into 7 into d minus 21 into d square. Here all I have 7, so let me divide it by 7. What I have, 49 minus 46d minus 3d square should be equals to 0. Okay, 0. So what I have, if I multiply it by minus sign, okay, I have 3d square, okay, plus 46d, okay, plus minus 49 should be equal to 0. So what I should get, 49. Okay, if I want to get this on multiplication and on subtracting, I should get 46. So yeah, I'm getting it, 3d square plus 49 minus 3d. Okay, 49d minus 3d minus 49, I'm getting 46. Okay, so 3d, if I bring out, I get d minus 1. Okay, similarly if I bring 49, I get d minus 1. So d is what, 1, and d is what, minus 49 by 3. So difference cannot be negative, so we will reject this. Okay, and we will take this one. Okay, d is equals to 1. So that was the thing. Divide 48 into 4 parts. So we got our d, we got our a, so we can divide it now. 1, okay, 7 minus 3 into 1, comma 7 minus 1, comma 7 plus 1, comma 7 plus 3 into 1, which are 4, 6, 8 and 10. So 4, 6, 10, okay, forming 28. Okay, so we are done with this question. Okay, 7th question. Now let's move on further to the next question. The next question is question number 8. The question number 8 says, if b minus c the whole square, comma c minus a the whole square, comma a minus b the whole square are in AP, then prove that 1 upon b minus c, comma 1 upon c minus a, comma 1 upon a minus b are also in AP. Now here we cannot directly think, so we see that this can also be simplified, this can also be simplified. Okay, so we will try to simplify both and try to get an intermediate value, and if after solving this I get the same intermediate value, and after solving this I can get the same intermediate value, then our job is done. We can see that it is in AP because this is already in AP. Okay, so let's do it. So c minus a the whole square minus b minus c the whole square should be equals to what? A minus b the whole square minus c minus a the whole square, right? So c square minus 2ac plus a square minus b square plus 2bc, okay, minus c square. Okay, this will be a square minus 2ab plus b square, okay, minus c square minus a square plus 2ac. Okay, so what we are getting, that c is cancelling out. We are getting a square minus b square. Okay, if I take minus c out, minus 2c out, what I have, okay, yes, we have a minus b. Okay, minus 2c out, we have a minus b. Further here if I see if I see clearly what cancelling out, a is cancelling out. Okay, we have b square minus c square. If I take minus b, I want to b minus c will come common, so if I take minus a common, minus 2a common, what I get? B minus c. Okay, inside, so here it will be a minus b, which when removed I have a plus b minus 2c. Okay, here I have b minus c removed, so what I have? B plus c minus 2a. Okay, so from here I got this thing, okay, which I called it as a. Now let's check for this thing, which is 1 by c minus a minus 1 upon b minus c should be equal to 1 upon a minus b minus 1 upon c minus a. Okay, both should be equal, so b minus c minus a, this will become plus upon c minus a into b minus c. This should be equal to this, which is c minus a plus b, okay, upon a minus b into c minus a. So this c minus a will cancel out, which will give me in the end, okay, what I have? A plus b minus 2c, okay, and upon what? B minus c, because c minus a is cancelling out from both the side. And here what I have? Here I have c plus b minus 2a upon what? A minus b. So if I move these on those, means on the other side, okay, what we have? Let me get it. It is a minus b into a plus b minus 2c, okay, equal to what? B minus c into what? C plus b minus 2a. So these are equal, okay, which is equal to, let me call it a, so a is equal to b, so both are in AP. So both are in AP. Both are in AP. Okay, so we are done with this question. Okay, let's move on further. The next question is this question, and we have done a similar question like this. Find the number of common terms to the two sequences. Okay, want to find the common term, okay, of the two sequences, number of common terms of the two sequences. Now in such things we take the LCM of d of both the sequence given. Okay, the first d1 of this is 21 minus 17, which is nothing but 4, and d2 is nothing but 21 minus 16, which is nothing but 5. Okay, so 21, yes, right. So LCM of d1 and d2 is what? 4 into 5, 20. The lowest LCM is 20. So we want the first common term of this. So common series, let me call it as S3, is what? Is 21. Then I will add 20, which will bring me 41, which will bring me 61, which will bring me 81. So I got the series sequence pattern. Okay, sequence pattern. We got the D, which is what? 20. Now we want to find the last common term. Now let's say that 417 is the smallest. Now say that 417 is the last common term. Then what I get? A is what? 21 plus n minus 1 into 20. So it is what? It is if I divide it by and add. Okay, so 417 plus 2 minus 21. Okay, 417 minus 21 upon 20, okay, plus 1, okay, will be n. So 417 minus 21 plus 20 upon 20 should be equals to n. So n is equals to 416 upon 20. So we are getting n like 416. Okay, we are getting some 2 point like things. Okay, 2 point. Okay, so n will be 2, because 2 point is we take 2 value. Okay, so n is equals to, so the number of common terms is 2 in both these series. Okay, so we got our answer, which is n is equals to 2. Okay, now let's just move on to the next question. Okay, which is this? Okay, question number 10th, which tells if a, b, c, d are distinct integers in an AP such that d is equals to a square plus b square plus c square, then find the value of a plus b plus c plus d. Okay, we want to find the value of this. Now let's take the AP. Okay, as a plus we have a already, a plus k, a plus 2k, a plus 3k, a b c d. Okay, now a plus 3k should be equal to what? A square plus a plus k the whole square plus a plus 2k the whole square, right? So what we have here, a square plus k square plus 2ak. Similarly here, a square plus 4k square plus 4ak, which gives us final answer. A square is 3a square, okay, plus this 5k square, this 6ak, okay, is a plus 3k. Okay, we got this thing. Okay, now if I, okay, we want to find the value of a. Okay, if I get the value of a, then we can easily get the value of k. Okay, so let's try to make a quadratic. Okay, quadratic in a. How we can make? We have 3a square plus okay, if I bring it that side, okay, we want to make a quadratic in k, 5k square, okay, plus 3k minus 3k will come here. If I say take 2k common, what I have, 3a minus, if I take 3 option common, what I have, 2a minus 1, 2a minus 1, okay, 3k 2a minus 1 plus what I have, 3a square minus a. This is equals to 0. Now k belongs to R, so d should be greater than equal to 0, which brings me 9k square, okay, 9 into 2a minus 1 the whole square minus 4 into 5 into 3a square minus a. What I have, 9 into 4a square minus 4a plus 1, okay, minus 4 5 is 20, 60a square plus 20a. Okay, so we got the 9, 36a square, 36a, 9, 60a square plus, okay, minus sign, this will become plus, okay, right, okay, so here 20a. Okay, now 36a square minus 60a square, it will give me, oh sorry, this is all greater than equal to 0, greater than equal to 0. Okay, so here what I will get after cancelling this, 36 will give me 24, okay, 24a square minus 24a square, and this will give me minus 16a, okay, and here this last thing will be 9 only, okay, should be greater than equal to 0, 9. Okay, now let me take the next page. So if I multiply by minus, I get 24a square plus 16a minus 9 should be what, less than equal to 0. If I calculate a I get minus 16 plus minus under root 24, sorry, 16 square minus plus 4 into 24 into 9, okay, which will be upon 2 into 24. Okay, we now let me calculate it. So we are getting a is equals to minus 16 upon 2 into 24, okay, plus minus up under root 70, okay, which is leading us to minus 1 by 3 plus minus under root 70 upon 12. Okay, so a will lie between these values, okay, which is 1 by 3 plus under root 70 upon 12 between minus 1 by 3. Okay, this is minus plus under root 70 upon 12. Okay, so a will lie. Now a belongs to integer, we know that. So let's take this value is approximately between 0 and minus 1. Okay, so let's take a is equals to 0 comma minus 1 both. Now so when a is equals to 0, what we have? When we have a is equals to 0, when a is equals to 0, this equation will become what? Which equation? Okay, this equation. Okay, this equation will become what? This equation, okay, k, this equation a is 0, so this thing, and minus 3k will be left only. Okay, minus 3k. Okay, when I take this term, the equation will become 5k square. Okay, a term has become 0. This was wait a minute, wait, minus 3k I took common. Okay, 6k minus 3k, no, plus 3k I took common, so it will be minus 3k. Okay, minus 3k should be equal to 0, so I am getting this thing after putting a is equals to 0. Okay, so what we am getting? K is equals to 5k minus 3, so k is equals to 0 or k is equals to 3 by 5. Okay, so this is not possible. K cannot be 0 or k cannot be fraction. Now check k is equals to, when k is equals to 1. Okay, let me do it here. When k is equals to, let me check. When k is equals to minus 1. Okay, when k is equals to minus 1, what we have? 5k square. Okay, 5k square plus 6ak plus 3a square minus 3k. Okay, plus minus a. Okay, minus a should be equal to 0. When k is equals to minus 1, we have 5 minus 6a. Okay, plus 3a square plus 3 minus a should be equal to 0, which gives me nothing but minus 7a plus 3a square plus 8 should be equal to 0. Okay, what I have in the end? 24. K should, on multiplying I should get 24, and on adding I should get 7. Okay, 24. Okay, I should get 3. Okay, I should get 3 8 0 24. Okay, I should get 3 8 0 24. On adding I should get 7. Okay, 3 24 4 3 8 0. Let me think. Sorry, our equation was wrong. I guess it equation should be k 5k square minus 9k plus 4 equal to 0. Okay, this is the, when I put k is equals to, okay, this is the our equation. Okay, when I put a is equals to minus 1, so I want to find, okay, it should give me 20. On adding I should get 9, which is very easy. Okay, minus 5k minus 4k. Okay, plus 4 should be equals to 0, which gives me k minus 1. Okay, and k is equals to 4 by 5. Okay, so I am getting two values. Okay, and I know k is equals to 4 by 5 is not possible because it is a point value and which is not valid. So k is equals to 1 is the answer. Okay, is the answer. Okay, so how I will come to know that a plus b plus c plus d value? Now k is equals to 1 is the value. So okay, so I can get these terms, which is what? A plus b plus c. Okay, and k is equals to minus 1. Okay, so okay guys, so for a is equals to minus 1, we got the k values. Okay, we got the k values, which was 1 and 4 by 5, and 4 by 5 is not an integer, so k is equals to 1 is the answer. Okay, so we have a is equals to -1 comma k is equals to 1. So a comma a plus k comma a plus 2k comma a plus 3k, we want this value. This is -1, this is 0, this is 1, this is 3, okay, 2. Okay, so all the four numbers we have got. Okay, and this was the answer of the first question. Now what we did, we take the four numbers. Okay, we just now the questions can I take a minus d? Yeah, you can take, it is not a big issue, you will get the same answers. Okay, a plus k, a plus 2k, a plus 3d, a plus 3k. Okay, so when I put them on the conditions which was given according to this, so I got this thing, and I wanted to eliminate. Okay, I wanted to find what k values. For that I just made a quadratic in k. Okay, then I got the a value. Okay, I got the two a values, which were -1 comma 0. When I put a is equals to 0, I was getting k value 0 and 3 by 5, which were not possible. Then when I put a is equals to -1, I got k is equals to 1, and 4 by 5 is still not possible, so I took k is equals to 1 is the answer. Moving on, when I made a quadratic, I got the a value between 0 to -1. Okay, that was crucial thing. Okay, after that when I got a is equals to -1, I got k is equals to 1. That was the only solution possible, so I got a plus k, a plus 2k, a plus 3k. For this I wanted I get answer -1, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so this was the solution of question number 10. Okay, let's move on forward. Okay, to the next question, which is question number 11. Okay, the question number 11 says as follow, which says if an plus bn upon a ki power n minus 1 plus b ki power n minus 1 is the am between a and b. Okay, it is a am between a and b, then find the value of n. We want to find the value of n, so am value can be equal to a by b. Okay, extreme terms upon divided by 2, because we know extreme terms, first starting term and last starting term will form subscript n plus 1. Okay, and divided with the number of terms taken will give me am. But they have told the am is equals to what? An plus b ki power n upon an plus n minus 1 plus b ki power n minus 1. So these two should be equal. So a plus b into a ki power n minus 1 plus b ki power n minus 1 should be equals to what? 2a ki power n plus 2b ki power n. Okay, when I multiply a with this, what I get? A ki power n. When I multiply this, I get a b ki power n minus 1. When I multiply b, I get b n minus 1. When I multiply this, I get b n. Okay, should be 2an. Okay, plus 2bn. When I move these to that side, I get a b n minus 1 plus b a n minus 1. Okay, this should be equal to a ki power n plus b ki power n. Okay. Okay, now if I move b this side, a b n minus 1, okay, minus b ki power n, and bring a power n minus b a ki power n minus 1 this side, and bring b and common, what I have? Okay, this will become b minus, okay, b minus 1. If I take b minus 1 common, okay, b ki power n, okay, b ki power n, which value should I take common? So which value should I take common? So if I take b ki power n common, my n will move, means cancel out, but I want to find the value of n. Okay, so I will not take b common, instead I will take b n minus 1 common, which will give me here, if it is b n minus 1 common, if I move it that side, it will be a. Okay, while here if it is b upon n minus 1, when I move it up, okay, and here I will take a n minus 1 common, which will give me a upon a की power n minus 1 minus b. Okay, this will give me b minus 1 a. If I move it that side I will get b, and here a n minus 1 should be equals to a minus b. Okay, a minus b will cancel out, giving me b n minus 1 upon a. N minus 1 should be equal to 1. Okay, now when this thing, when it will be equal, now a can be b a की power n minus 1 upon b n minus 1 की power 0. This will be equal to b की power n minus 1 upon a की power n minus 1. Okay, because 0 of any value is 1. Okay, 0 of any value means power is 1. So what it gives me, n minus 1 should be equal to 0 if I take n minus 1 common. Okay, so what I get, n is equals to 1 as my answer. Okay, so I got 1 is n is equals to 1 is our answer. Now let's move on. Okay, so let's move on to the last question of this lecture, which is this, which says if arithmetic means are inserted between x and 2y, then between 2x and y, if the arith means in each case be equal, then find the ratio of x by y. Okay, an arithmetic means are inserted between x and y, and then between 2y and 2x and y. Okay, so an arithmetic are inserted in all the cases. Now my n is n only. Moreover, what I have d in the first case is 2y minus x upon n plus 1. Okay, and in the second, n is still n. What my d is y minus 2x upon n plus 1. Okay,